I've been doing the Multigun Nationals for 5 years. Mike Voigt, before he left, brought me on to help build some stages. And for whatever reason, I did a good job, so he thought, hey, let's go for it. So I'm match director this year. I built the entire thing. I didn't bring in a work crew. I have a couple of local guys that came out and helped. Range 2, actually, I'm pretty sure me and one guy, he's working over there, built all of that. You know, I was honored to take the step up. It's definitely a lot going on. You know, my mom took on the registration and all that good stuff.
What a great voice to have on the other end of the phone when you call.
Right on.
Hi, this is Dottie. How are you?
Yeah, so she's been doing good there, and Carl stayed aboard as my range master.
Yep.
So I'm match director, he's range master, built the whole thing, and I sure hope the shooters enjoy it.
Well, so what I've seen so far, it looks fantastic. I can't wait to shoot it.
Right on. Yeah, I'm glad you're here.
Thank you, buddy.
Easy.
Really appreciate your hard
Easy.
work. We'll
see
talk
you
more later.
As much as you want.
Thanks, man.
Right.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Are you ready?
Stand by.
Take a step back. Tell me about your favorite stages.
Okay, I had to think about that one. And it came down to stage 5, which is sponsored by Wilson Combat, and stage 11, MGM targets. And the reason is that with the USPSA rulebook, we've got we've got a great rulebook, but it gives us reason to do a lot with the stages. And we've put a lot of walls on the ground, put a lot of props on the ground. With stage 5, we were able to put knockdown steel with pistols that always fell when it was struck. The rulebook says if they turn one, we have to reshoot them, and we reshot 0 shooters in this match with knockdown pistol steel, first time in history.
The running commentary is the best.
So that's kind of cool. We finally figured out a way to do it, and I've been working real hard on that. Stage 11, slug flashers, MGM slug flashers, and basically if we can't get downrange to paint the target between shooters, it has to indicate in some way. So just sound indication doesn't work. So Travis and I got together and we designed and built a bit beefier legs, bigger target, so it was easier to hit than a little 10-inch circle. And for me, that made those stages my favorite because we were able to put a prop out that was kind of risky, and that was said many times before you probably shouldn't do, and even this time was told it's not going to work, and I made it happen. As a match director, I can do whatever I want, so I made that thing happen, and both those target systems ran perfectly, and that's what makes those 2 stages my favorite.
Why do you like this sport?
I've given this a lot of thought. I've actually had this conversation with a lot of my buddies, and being a competitive person, I'm all about doing the single-person sports, because when you rely on teammates, that usually lets you down, especially if you're the one that's putting all the work in. So, you know, I like the individual sport. So if I screw up, it's my fault because I didn't put enough effort into it. But if I did good, that's my fault as well. So I like the competitive side of it. But then I think the thing that I like the most about it is just hanging out with the good folks. I mean, there's just so many good people in this. It's hard to find somebody that you don't want to spend all day in windy, nasty, dusty, miserable conditions.
Are you ready? Bye.
And then I set it up so that if you overran it, if you crawled a little bit too fast, if you put it in high gear and you didn't allow those tempos to change, not just within your shooting tempo, but within your body cadence and your body tempo, if you couldn't let the lower body change while the upper body was doing something else, you could push it a little bit, and if you pushed it a little bit too hard, it might bite you a little bit.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Yes, none. He's got a plate rack to practice with. Sweet. Nice run.
Nobody got hurt. Match is almost done. We got one squad left. No one got hurt. All the stages are still up. No stages got thrown out. So to me, that makes a successful match. Now, if the shooters loved it or not, they'll have to tell me later on during awards.